Hello and welcome to another update video about QNT. QNT is in a very messy structure currently. Certainly not clearly bullish. There is a lot of downside pressure. We want to talk about the different possibilities that we have here on the QNT chart. Want to see if we need to update the chart here, the long-term chart that we have. I don't think that's needed at this stage, but I want to just make you aware of the problems we have with this chart at the moment. So it's not a clearly bullish chart. Yeah, it's problematic. It's maybe even forming a huge triangle, as you can see here. You know, it's certainly not great. Let me put that onto the chart actually. Also, I haven't covered it for a while because it literally isn't moving. As you can see, it's reducing in volatility. I don't know, you know, maybe even here. I mean, it's difficult with those trend lines, but it looks a bit like a triangle, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to call it a triangle at this stage, but the main problem I have on this chart is that there's nothing impulsive to the upside at this stage. So I can clearly not rule out new lows. We have this wave 1 potential to the upside in September 21, wave 2 to the downside, and well, the idea was maybe a third wave has started. Well, maybe. Then this would be a wave 1, okay. This would be a wave 2, maybe complete. Didn't hit the golden ratio, always a bit of a warning if these fib levels are not reached. Well, and then the third wave could be unfolding right now. Well, I'm gonna take out the micro count here because I can tell you that I am not confident that a third wave is already unfolding. It was looking quite good, but we know that when QNT is in a rally, it typically goes quickly. Well, it's not doing that at this stage. So what I cannot rule out is another low into the support area. I can clearly not rule that out. So we basically could label it as a, yeah, possibly even a very complex WXYXZ pattern. So let me put that on the chart. So WXYXZ. Okay, why? So because from this low, there's nothing impulsive. And if the next wave to the upside really is a third wave, which it should be ideally in a bullish scenario, well, then we should see something impulsive. So I don't see that at this stage. So I definitely need to keep this door open for lower prices, looking at latest price action. Condition is that in this scenario, we stay below $153, the last swing high that formed in December. Yeah. That is sort of still the potential for a bullish scenario though, because as long as the price is holding the long-term support here between $78 and $59, it could still give us a third wave to the upside. That takes us, however, also to the bearish scenario. Yeah, in the bearish count, because of this potential three-wave structure in the beginning, we also have potential wave 1 down, a wave 2 to the upside. Question is, what exactly is this now? Yeah, so it leaves a lot of room for interpretation, but it could be if we form another low, then I've got 5 waves down. That could even be wave 1 in a leading diagonal of wave 3. So we'd have to shift these all down a bit. I just want to make sure that it's clear that at the moment this chart doesn't give me a very clearly, you might hear the dog in the background, doesn't give me a clearly bullish perspective at the moment. There is in the short term downside potential. And when we arrive in this yellow support area, we need to see how the price reacts, and the structure of the next rally will tell us a lot, because if the structure of the next rally is impulsive, then it's likely the third wave. If it's corrective, then we're likely preparing for a drop down, well, a lot, right, to basically new bear market lows, a long-term downtrend. There are other counts here. Honestly, you know, we can play with ABC structures and stuff like that. The bottom line is there's nothing clearly bullish. I see 3 waves to the upside here. The only bullish support I can offer is the 78.6 retracement level. Here from this rally, okay? And by all means, it can turn into a larger correction. So that level is at $95 pretty much. So if we get a sustained break below 95, then we have something more will break below that would rather confirm this yellow count. If it wants to turn around, it should really do it from here. Yeah. I mean, and then it can turn into a larger, you know, A, B, C. Is that something desirable? Not really. So it's, from an Elliott wave point of view, not a great setup. You know, you could use this box if you want to look for an entry point, but I'm not convinced about the, you know, the quality of the setup. So surely it can always turn, I mean, corrections can always turn into larger corrections. We could talk about, okay, is this maybe an A wave to the upside, a B wave down, and 3 waves? And is the C wave going to be an ending diagonal? Well, yeah, possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they can still fail after 3 waves. But therefore, I give you this support area. Anybody who's looking for short-term support, it's here between $95.48 and $113.50. And then we have long-term support, you could say, down here. But that's between 59 and 79. But at the moment, yeah, I think it you know, the chart first needs to clarify its intentions. I think it should be helpful to know that it's not clearly bullish at this stage. But anybody who wants to play the bullish count, or at least the short-term bullish count, here's the support area. That's my update about QNT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.